still here. Ethan Major in the backfield. Cheney takes a handoff, gives it to Ethan Major up the middle, inside zone, and that's what we talked about. He could go all the way, and Ethan Major scores a touchdown on the first handoff off inside zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Belgrade Special Events Center and Eric's Court for today's contest. Featuring guests from Custer County, the Cowboys, and your Belgrade Panther. Belgrade High School Central A Conference, the Montana High School Association, and Stockman Bank welcome you to tonight's basketball game. Stockman Bank, title sponsor of the MHSA Stockman Bank Sportsmanship Program, reminds you that your admission to this event entitles you to enjoy an exhibition of noteworthy skills developed by some of Montana's finest student athletes. Please give these students your positive encouragement and support. Booing, taunting, or intimidating the officials or opponents is disrespectful, discourteous, and unacceptable. Belgrade High School, the Central A Conference, Stockman Bank, and Montana High School Association invite you to help focus on the participants playing this evening. And to show good sportsmanship, let's hear for our officials this evening. We have Jaron Bell, Ben Peters, and Todd Lucier. This time we ask everyone to please stand and honor America for the presentation of colors by the Belgrade Cheer Squad, directed by Bethany Moxo, and the singing of our national anthem by Audrey Romero. Let's meet the starters for tonight's contest. First, our guest from Custer County. Junior, number 10, McKenna Friend. Junior, number 12, Mackenzie Rat. Senior co-captain, number 20, Desi Chamberlain. Junior, number 30, Sydney Johnstone. And senior co-captain number 32, Madison Raz. Cowgirls are head coached by Chase Hagen, assisted by Lacey Hagen and Abby Goggins. Now, starting tonight, your Belgrade Panthers. Junior, number 12, Taylor Christensen. Senior, number 20, Megan McKinley. Junior co-captain, number 24, Gabby Weber. Senior co-captain, number 30, Bailey Christensen. And senior co-captain, number 40, Kenna Carlson. Lady Panthers are head coached by Sarah Fowler, assisted by Jessica Christensen, Dwayne Fowler, and Kayla Salisbury.
And folks, welcome back to another round here at Panther Live Saturday matinee edition. We've got Custer County Cowboys in town here. We'll start off 2 o'clock here. We got the girls game and then be right on the air after this one with the boys game. That's scheduled for 3:30. Will probably be a little later as we're getting started a little behind schedule. The Belgrade boys won the JV game just before this contest, as we are now ready for the tip at midcourt here. Belgrade in green, probably because they didn't have enough time to do laundry from last night, wearing the home jerseys, and the Cowboys here in white.
That's what I do. I just change clothes.
Yeah, you can't do your laundry. Just change clothes or flip it inside out. Right away,
nice pass
Christensen off the glass and in.
Well-designed play and a good touch pass over the top to her sister. And a little bit different than last night. Our first looks at the rim last night were a little bit short, a little bit off. And the girls, great start for the Lady Panthers, finishing at the rim.
So now we'll learn the Cowboy player names here. As missing that shot was number 32. That was Madison Rask. Now stolen away by Christensen, coming down with the left hand all the way to the basket, off the glass and in, and one. Taylor Christensen will go to the line to try to convert the three-point play.
Yeah, get good anticipation defensively of getting up the line on her defense, denying one pass away and anticipating that reverse pass out of Miles City's offense. And Taylor does a great job of taking care of the basketball, handling the pressure, and finishing with contact, and finishes with the three-point play.
So she converts 5-0 Panthers early on. This is Friend here running the point.
Yeah, much better start for the Lady Panthers tonight, Nate. Good defense. They collapse. Looks like a travel. Good call.
Yeah, and I've been calling them, I ought to mention, we got the Cowgirls here for this first game. Obviously, then they'll have the Cowboys in the second game. So turnover there gives the Panthers the ball. Not quite even a minute into this game yet. Belgrade on top 5-0. Weber gets it to McGinley. McGinley will drive right hand, contact, no call, blocked there by Rask. All the way up ahead to Friend, and there's Christensen on the defense. Now sent back and going up with it and fouled is Chamberlain.
Yeah, another good aggressive play by Belgrade. Megan getting to the rim, just had a nice block. But when that happens, we have someone going to the rim. The top guard's always got to rotate back a little bit, and Miles City's able to sneak one out there, get one in transition, and be able to get a secondary transition shot. They get fouled. Now they're at the line.
So again at the free throw line, this is Chamberlain, misses the first there.
So 5-1, second shot up and good. See what Gabby Weber can do at the point. Pass over to Christensen there. A little short. Nice job by McKenna Carlson to be right there. And we talked a little bit last night. McKenna's done a nice job the last couple years, getting more aggressive, getting better feel for the game, and there has a nice rebound and nice easy shot put back and in. And she's tall.
Yeah. Well, Carlson with a good
nice
block
size.
there.
Yeah, nice size.
But then Friend is able to convert on the loose ball, so 7-3. And as you mentioned, those shots early on that weren't falling for Belgrade have all gone down here. And that could have been the difference, that slow start in the game yesterday. Panthers, I think, were down 13-1 or 15-1. Came back and made it a game and ended up losing kind of late in the fourth quarter. But here today, we've got a turnover now on the floor. Belgrade's going to take it at about midcourt. Gabby Weber's going to inbound at 6:06 to go. First quarter here.
And I like their shot selection. They're being aggressive. They're also just taking open shots.
Here's
nice
a 15-footer off the front iron. Rebound to Chamberlain. She'll get it to Friend. Or excuse me, now handling the ball is Johnstone. Jump shot on the way, about an 18-footer's good.
That's tough. I mean,
Rask hits that one. Not a three-pointer. 7-5. McGinley will shoot.
she's able to turn the corner off the mark. Got to get back, though, after those shots. And it's tough if you're the top person taking that jump shot because you got to really hustle back.
Here's a loose ball out of bounds. It's going to be Panther basketball. Yeah, we got the SEC championship game on in front of us here on one of these monitors, and 0-0 in the first quarter of that one between Alabama and Georgia. So we'll keep our eye on that as Gabby Weber kicks it to Christensen off the glass, left hand and in. Nice start for both Bailey and
Taylor.
Taylor.
Up and under. Bailey able to handle the contact, is able to get it off the glass. And as the season goes, they'll start to connect as they did last season in much smoother fashion. And the Lady Panthers are already off to a way, like we said, a way better start. They had a great second half against Hardin, just wasn't enough. But tonight they look a little bit smoother in the half court.
McGinley gets a high screen from Christensen, picks up her dribble, finds Carlson up top. Weber back into Carlson in the lane, off the glass, no good. Rebound goes to the Cowgirls.
Yep.
Then a foul on the floor going to be called on Gabby Weber.
Foul on Gabby Weber, her first. Second team foul.
So Cowgirls will inbound it from midcourt. It was the second team foul on the Panthers here in this first half. That shot's no good. Rebound goes to Christensen. She gets it to Carlson. Carlson's going to bring it down the floor herself. And she's going to draw a foul.
No,
nope, sorry about that. She had called for a travel.
And I'm sure that Coach Fowler would prefer McKenna to gather herself and give it up to a guard. Not that she didn't handle it up the floor, but sometimes as a big, you get in smaller spaces with guards defending in transition, and they're just not as used to dribbling through that type of stuff. So, and then Miles City comes back and gets the point off that turnover.
Yeah, Rask hits that shot, so now 9-7. McGinley cuts in, shot off the glass won't go. Weber comes up with the rebound. Christensen in the corner, dribbles out, jump shot up, misses. Her sister gets the rebound, and she's fouled, and that will send Bailey Christensen to the free throw line.
Foul on Madison Rask, her first.
You know, I think the folks at Miles City have had a chance to enjoy Panther Live a couple times already this fall, or this school year already. They had the Cowboys in town for the football game early in the fall. Panthers won that one, but they Cowboys came right back and returned the favor a couple weeks ago.
Okay, yeah, in the playoffs, that's right.
And I know that we had some Miles City folks tuned into those broadcasts, and I'm sure that some of those guys have heard about this Panther Live we've got going on through that, as we do have a good viewership right now with 50 people tuned in. We did set a girls basketball record last night with 220 views, 220 live views, that is. It's over 1,000 at this point. We had 220 live concurrent views, which is a record against Hardin last night. Now looking inside, picking up her dribble, finding a teammate. This is Friend. Sent back out here to Johnstone. She'll go with the left hand. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Panthers.
It's Veda Barkel there. Tries to throw it over the top to Hazel. Can't quite get it there. Panthers maintain possession. Now you just got to reset and try to get something in your offense here, which they do.
Eaton looking for Barkel. It's taken away by Rask. She'll take it off the glass and in. Right back to a 1-point game now. Weber to Hazel Eaton. Looks inside. Batted around a few times, and now a foul is going to be called against Rask.
Foul on Johnstone. Her first 13 foul. Peyton Molenex checking in for the Cowboys.
Weber inside. Back out to Eaton. She'll shoot. Misses. Rebounded here by Rask.
Tuman with a nice steal there. Cheyenne's shown some great energy and hustle last night as well, and is able to come away with the steal there.
Weber gets the high screen. She'll shoot the three.
It's much better stroke by her. I think that's something that she's got to be able to do this season a little bit and add to her repertoire is the three-point shot,
yeah.
And hopefully she can kind of maybe get in rhythm and be able to add that to her solid game.
You know, you talk about shooting from outside. Kaya Hohenstein's graduation obviously leaves a big void in the three-point shooting. Just watching early on in this season, mentioned Gabby probably taking a few more shots this year, but also Hazel Eaton's had a couple of nice looks at the basket. She hit a big shot last night. So we'll look forward to seeing her the rest of this season, as we'll have a timeout here taken on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. So we'll stay right here with this short timeout, give you an update on some college football scores that we're watching right now in front of us. Boy, UCF, the undefeated Knights, in a little bit of trouble right here.
They're in a lot of trouble against Memphis.
Yeah, it looked like there was just a fumble in the end zone, and where they were reviewing it if UCF recovered for a touchdown. And then the Cats, the Montana State Bobcats, are on the road at the Fargo Dome at halftime, just about to start the third quarter. They're trailing 38-3. And then
yeah, they're a tough team. I don't think North Dakota's a good matchup really for anybody, especially when they're playing in that dome.
Yeah. All right, back to go.
Averaging about 6'5", 305 across their line. That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, that's a different brand of football they've got out there. But in front of us here at the event center, that shot is blocked. I believe that was Morgan Johnstone. And I need to point out Johnstone, Morgan, and Sydney. We got two of them on the roster.
Officials thought there was body contact, but boy, that was a nice clean block up top. I don't know if they got body at all. The official must have thought they got some contact there, but up top, that was a nice clean block.
So Barkel misses the first. Panthers still here with a 1-point lead. Second one falls. Now bringing it down the court for the Cowboys is Friend. Gets it on the wing here to Mullenix. Loose ball, good hustle play by Weber to get a tied up jump ball. She is now a little shaken up here on the court. Now getting back on her feet. I think she might have just got poked in the eye. And Gabby Weber is going to take a break here for a minute. We'll get Taylor Christensen in. So Christensen finds Barkel here on the left wing, looking for a screen from Tooman. Now on the roll by Tooman. Boy, good look.
Yeah,
it's not
good,
quite there.
Good roll, but there's no pass there. Miles City will get a timeout so they don't lose possession. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
Timeout.
So again, we'll still stay here. We'll go to a commercial break once we hit the end of this first quarter with 57 seconds to go. I want to thank all of our Belgrade students who are making this broadcast possible. We've got a big crew this year.
This basketball year, yeah.
Yeah, we do. We've got Youssef, he's on camera 1. And then we've got Brian and Josue working our other camera and computer system. And a couple of young guys also helping us out with our scoreboard. So thanks a lot to all those who make this broadcast possible. So out of the timeout, Cowgirls having a chance to tie it up or even take the lead late in the first. Forced pass inside, now sent back out. Three-pointer from Rask on the way, it's good. There it is, first lead of the game for the Cowgirls here with 37 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Gabby Weber in the training area. Looks like she's back on the bench now, I should say. As Eaton is able to find Taylor Christensen. Barkel now in the corner. Passes inside, McGinley able to get it out to Eaton for three.
Ooh,
her shot just misses.
Yep. Almost matched the last three from Miles City, but not quite. You got 10 seconds here.
Thinking about a three is Ellingson. Back up top, 4 seconds. Friend. Rask for three. Ooh, misses off the back iron. Boy, that was close.
Yeah, that's the look they wanted, and they got what they wanted just off the mark. So as the game goes on, if she kind of gets hot, Belgrade's going to have to watch her a little bit. She had a nice smooth stroke on that.
Let's go ahead to a commercial break, and we'll be back with the second quarter after this.
You just hit the mother load.
At $3.99, Taco Time's new mother of all burritos hits the hunger jackpot without breaking the bank. Weighing in at more than a pound, our salsa tortilla is stuffed with seasoned ground beef, Spanish-style rice, refried beans, and our famous Mexi fries. Then smothered with creamy cheese sauce, fired up with 5 Alarm sauce, and finished off with cool sour cream. Hit your
Start of the second quarter here. Cowgirls with the ball. Three-pointer on the way, and there's a foul. It's going to be called on Taylor Christensen, sending Sydney Johnstone to the free throw line. She'll shoot 3.
Her first. Sydney Johnstone at the line to shoot 3.
Again, Johnstone here will have 3 free throws. They're fouled on the three-point attempt. First one on the way, no good, front iron. Second one goes. Converts 1 for 3, but the offensive board, and then Johnstone there to put it in.
So they ended up getting that 2 points back.
Yep. And Barkel here drives in and trying to save it there. Carlson unable.
Kenzie Rask back in with Cowgirls.
Rask will bring it down. Pass inside. This is Chamberlain in the corner. Gets it across the lane, goes up with it, in and out. Rebound Carlson. Gabby Weber still out of the game. She went down as Eaton loses the handle on it. Taken away by Ellingson. And she'll get it back up top.
Oh, looked like a travel there.
Now looking to go baseline and stepping out of bounds.
Yeah, McGinley, nice cut off by her, forcing the defender out of bounds. A little bit of contact, but was able to force her to touch the line there. And that's what you got to do on those plays, is you got to force them baseline or sideline, force them away from the middle of the floor. And Megan had nice help to cut that off.
Carlson off the glass from the block. 2-point game again. 3-pointer on the way, though, is good. Channing Ellingson.
Yeah, and that's the difference right now, is just a couple of those 3-point shots, and then that put back off that free throw when Miles City had 3. So basically they have 3 threes. And that's what's propelled Miles City to get the lead here.
Barkell with the shot. Back iron, no good. Rebound.
And that's tough to match.
To Johnstone.
We got to be able to make our shots, and if we're going to settle for jump shots, we got to be able to hit some of those.
Now Rask goes in the lane, puts it up, gets the roll.
Yeah, Rask showing some nice touch from the outside, and nice floater by Rask. She's got 11 points, 11 of the 20 points for the Cowgirls here.
And now Gabby Weber checks back into the game. If you didn't see it, about end of the first quarter, Weber had a little collision near midcourt, went down. It looked to me like she was poked in the eye. And this is her first time back in the game here. Eaton with it on the right wing, gets the high screen from Carlson, now looking for the roll. Megan McGinley will take the jump shot. Misses. In there for the rebound is Carlson. Weber, 14-footer. Rolls in. Boy, nice little run there by Custer County. Cut there by Weber. Needed that bucket.
They did.
Pump fake on the 3. Sydney Johnstone. Now in the corner to the other Johnstone. She'll take the shot from the baseline and in. That's Morgan.
Wow, Miles City is shooting really well from the perimeter, and that's been the difference here in their lead. Hitting some threes and even those jump shots mid-range. And when you do that, it's going to be tough to combat. So Belgrade's got to tighten the defense up here a little bit here in the last part of the quarter here. Hazel tries to cut her off, but can't quite get ahead of her and gets the blocking foul.
Her first 15th foul. Bailey Christensen back in for the Panthers. Dizzy Chamberlain back in for the Cowboys.
Rask looks to drive baseline. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touched. They're saying by McGinley, so it will be Cowgirl ball under the basket. Now driving and losing the handle, look ahead.
Nice hands, and that was the right play for Hazel Eaton. She just couldn't get over the defense, and now Rask comes back, and she misses. And so then she's going to get called for the foul on the rebound by Bailey Christensen.
Foul, Mackenzie Rask, her first 16th foul.
That could have been not good. Almost could have been maybe an N1, but she missed. Looked like there was a little bit of contact, but Belgrade fortunate there to come away with the rebound.
When this ball goes out of bounds, rolls all the way into the lobby of the event center. The cheerleader go track it down. As Hazel Eaton will inbound it. McGinley. Weber up top, guarded tightly here by Johnstone. And she's going to be called for a travel. 4:10 to go here till halftime. Here's a jump shot.
Yep, that's
foul there. It's going to send Rask to the free throw line. I got to be careful. We've got 2 Rasks and 2 Johnstones on the roster here.
Yeah, Mackenzie Rask is the one with 12 points. And the other Rask.
Madison Rask.
Madison Rask.
Who's at the free throw line right now.
Gets her first point there.
Yeah. We got an update that Gabby Weber's mom is in Helena right now at her other daughter's game while she's watching this one on Panther Live. So glad that she's tuned in. As Chamberlain's able to get the offensive board and put that one in. Now a 10-point lead suddenly for the Cowgirls. As Weber drives the lane, goes up, misses, rebound. McGinley, she's fouled and will go to the free throw line.
Madison Rask foul. For second, 18-5. Megan McGinley at the line, shooting 2.
So some important free throws here for Belgrade Panthers as they haven't been able to connect on some of their jump shots. It's been pretty brutal. Now even more brutal, missing that free throw. But Miles City got to credit their defense, very aggressive in their man-to-man right now. They've done a nice job here in the second quarter.
Unable to convert the second free throw.
Yep.
It is, yeah. Yeah, Taylor Christensen established herself in that spot and then taking a couple extra steps there was Sydney Johnstone.
At all.
Weber brings it back out. Her pass stolen away.
That can't happen.
Rask goes up with it. She's fouled.
And one there.
Boy.
Great little basketball player, has nice control of her body, nice smooth shot. Gabby Weber, the experienced point guard, has got to be better at that. That's about the 3rd turnover we've had to the wing now. Miles City playing up on the line. Belgrade's maybe got to look to attack, get a back door out of that pressure, or do more of a dribble entry where the point guard pushes over and pushes the guard through if their timing off the wing entry pass isn't very good. So got to maybe look at a couple other options because that's about the 3rd turnover on our entry pass to the wing.
Offensive rebound off the missed free throw.
She got fouled there, but Weber able to come away with it, and then looks like she stepped out of bounds, so Miles City will retain possession. So Miles City slowly pulling away here, Nate. Got it up to 11 now.
Looks like also checking into the game for Belgrade now is Gracie Carter as there's a turnover there. Belgrade gets it. Taylor Christensen losing the handle. Referees are, if it's out of bounds, it's off of Christensen. If it's a foul, then it's going to send her to the line for a 1-and-1. And it was out of bounds on Christensen, so it will be Custer County ball. Three-pointer on the way. Ellingson, no good. Taylor Christensen gets the rebound, then she's fouled, and this will be a 1-and-1.
Her second.
Is this now the 8th team foul on the Cowgirls?
Taylor Christensen at the line. Raquel back in for the Panthers.
One and one here for Taylor Christensen. First one on the way is good.
Yeah, nice shot. They needed that one to get her going. Nice smooth stroke. The free throw line, nice and smooth. Settle in at the free throw line would be good for the Lady Panthers. The second one on the way, good. Gets it within 9 now. 3 to go. See if the Lady Panthers can't make a little run. They're going to have to defend well here. Got to start anticipating.
Boy, under the basket and in. That was Chamberlain who put that one off the glass. 28-17.
Nice little pass out to Bailey. Can't knock it down, and the Belgrade guards have got to communicate more, Nate. They get another bucket transition with Rask. When that shot goes up, the guards at the top of the key, at the top of the three-point line, have to communicate and have to take some ownership of who's going to be the guard back in transition. And they're getting caught flat-foot a little bit and kind of watching the play develop, and Miles City has streaked out in some transitions off those rebounds, and now Rask gets fouled to extend the lead and misses the first free throw. So a few things to work on here going into half. But again, the Lady Panthers need to come up with a little bit of a run here with 2.5 to go.
Free throw there goes, 29-17, 12-point advantage for the Cowgirls. Weber guarded by Friend, taken away by Rask. Boy, Rask is all over the court on both ends. She's got 13 points here in this first half. Now a three-pointer from Ellingson won't go, but there for the rebound.
Yeah, and the second shots are killing Belgrade too. That's the next thing, a little back-to-back there, offensive rebound for the Cowgirls, and that's allowed them to get to the free throw line there. Another turnover on the backside down here off the entry pass again.
Morgan Johnstone hits that free throw. 30-17. Second one on the way, goes as well. Two minutes till half. McGinley. Gracie Carter, didn't see her last night in the game. As Weber takes it through the lane.
No, there's no travel there. No.
Coach Demjanovic does not like that call.
Or that, yeah.
You hold your tongue pretty well.
For that guy, yeah. Do we get fines?
Yeah, we don't, you know.
Live? We're not affiliated, are we?
Yeah, we'll yeah, if word gets out, we'll send that bill on to the athletic department. Here is Gabby Weber looking in the corner here. Christensen goes up with it, right hand and good. Taylor Christensen hits a much needed shot. 19-31. Friend to Rask. Now in the corner, Chamberlain. We're back up top here with Mullenix. Nice move inside, but then triple teamed and fouled.
Well, then that's got to be a travel as well. I know they called the foul there, but it's the exact same crossover that Weber was able to get and jump stop in the lane down here. There, Miles City gets the foul. On the flip side, Belgrade gets the turnover. So got to get a little more bit consistency and talk about that at half.
It got pretty quiet here in the event center as she hits that free throw.
Drop a pin right there. I didn't even think anybody took a breath there in about that span of 5 seconds.
Second one on the way. Good as well. Chamberlain hits them both. 53 seconds till halftime. 33-19. Cowgirls on top. And then a turnover there as Barkel unable to handle it there on the wing.
Yeah, that's about the fifth or sixth turnover off the wing for Gabby Weber. She's struggling on her entry passes right now, so Coach Feller talking to her a little bit, and I think they got to adjust that at half. Just the timing of the entry pass. Otherwise, like I said, they got to do a backdoor or some sort of dribble entry or flash from the opposite post would help too.
Now, good offensive movement here from these Cowgirls.
Yeah,
a little bit of a slow start for them, but they are in rhythm right now.
Yeah, they are. Good spacing. Oh, nice job.
And as we mentioned,
I thought Taylor Christensen, and she's had a great half for the Belgrade Panthers, I thought. She's been kind of their little spark here. For Taylor, she's got 7.5. Playing defense well right now has been great anticipation and helped defense one pass away. She feeds Cheyenne Tooman but can't connect, and that's those things where you get opportunities off inbound points. You know, if you can get 4 to 6 or 8 points a game off your inbounds, boy, you're sitting pretty.
2 seconds here. Ball is up, and that will do it for the first half. At halftime, Miles City Cowgirls lead at 33-19. We'll roll through a couple of commercials and take a break for halftime and be back with the second half in about 10 minutes.
Further sportsmanship displayed throughout today's
High Country Paving, locally owned and operated since 2002. High Country Paving believes in the values of kids being a part of the team. Harrington Pepsi, your local Pepsi bottler. Made to Clean. Trust the team that's made to clean. Give them a call at 209-2109. Reach Higher Montana helps students achieve personal success in education, career, and life. Schedule an appointment with Cullen Gilbreth in the BHS Counseling Office.
Ready to start the second half here. It'll be Belgrade Panther ball. As Weber finds Christensen in the corner. Taylor takes the shot off the glass, no good. Her sister gets the rebound and lays it in. Good way to start the second half there for the Panthers. Bailey Christensen gets that one. Now on the other end, missing that shot was Madison Rask. Rebound to the Panthers. McGinley with it here. Weber loses the handle. Boy, could have been a foul called. Instead, out of bounds on Weber. Friend. Now in the corner, Madison Rask jump shot won't go. Rebound McGinley, and she's fouled. First foul there of the second half called against Miles City.
Her second first team foul.
Weber to McGinley. McGinley drives in. Her shot won't go, but she draws a foul.
McKenna Friend, her second team foul.
It was on Friend.
Line shooting 2.
Or was it Ellingson, I should say.
Ellingson in for Cowgirls.
McGinley's second free throw goes. 22-33. Here, this pass is stolen away. Weber comes up with it. She looks ahead. She's got Taylor Christensen. Now inside Carlson, tipped away, but Christensen comes back with it. Here's Weber now in the lane, goes up. Her shot misses. Rebound McGinley. Pass inside Bailey Christensen, losing the handle. Still alive though. Taylor drives the lane, goes up. Shot won't go. Foul, and Taylor Christensen will be headed to the free throw line. And now back from the concession stand is Andy Demjanovic. Give us a halftime update. What do we got down there?
Nothing. You always think about the concessions when I'm working. I'm running around this building, talking to coaches, talking to players, getting you information.
Just making Panther Live better, and I just
think I'm eating.
All right, well, I'll be really interested to hear the information that you got.
Well, we'll plug me in, and, well, we got to wait.
Yeah.
It's a surprise. Geez, UCF trying to make a comeback, and the Cats still got a giant wall.
Lead cut to 9 here in the event center. Shot on the way, and we got a foul called.
Kind of a late call there off the jump shot. That's what we can't have. You just got to challenge shot jump shooters. They always call it the cardinal sin. You can't foul a jump shooter. You just got to challenge if they make it over you. You can't go up and try to block the shot and try to get try to get the block off the jump shooter. You got to just try just to close out and challenge, stay on the floor.
So I was trying to get your attention. There was, I think, like a 90-yard scoring play.
Yeah, you did. It really disrupted me. People are saying, they're probably wondering, why did he pause so long? Spit it out.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'll stop doing that.
Well, I don't have to listen to you either.
Carlson inside off the glass, misses, gets her own rebound. She's fouled. And already the 4th team foul just 2 minutes into this third quarter. So we can expect at this pace that Belgrade's going to have opportunities from the free throw line this second half. And when you're trailing by 11, that's one way to get back in with the clock stopped. But they missed there. And in the SEC championship game, a little bit of a surprise. The Georgia Bulldogs now get in again, making it 20-7 with the extra point pending. Wow. Carlson hits the second free throw.
Alabama looks unstoppable, but they really haven't had any competition the last probably 3 or 4 weeks.
Gabby Weber with the steal, left hand. Off the glass, no good. Rebound Ellingson. In the corner, McGinley almost with the steal. Rask with the jump shot, won't go. Christensen rebound, she finds Weber. Still a 10-point lead. Weber, three-pointer.
Nice. That's what Belgrade needed right there, and I'm glad she was ready to shoot off that. Like I said, she's got to take a few more shots from the three-point line. It's early in the season. I think they'll start to fall. She's a good shooter.
There it is right there. Nice stroke from Weber at the free throw line. Second one on the way. Goes well. Was she fouled in the three-point shot here?
Yes, she was. Sorry.
So now third one.
I didn't know you were asking me, but there's nobody else here.
We got the Panther Live crew up
I guess
here.
Owen could have said something to you. He's watching football. Nice pass. See if Weber can finish now. Chase drill. Oh, gets called for the foul. We always ran that drill in practice called chase. Start back-to-back on one end. Once the offensive player moves, then you get to go one-on-one, full court. See if you can finish with contact or a foul. And
mention that next.
Yeah. And they called a push. They called a 5-second there.
Oh.
Looks like it's going on Miles City. So McGinley will go to the line. So that's a big thing for Belgrade. It looks like the 7th team foul already for Miles City with 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, just 3 minutes into the second half, we got 17 fouls on the Cowgirls. We'll see how that impacts this game down the stretch as McGinley is unable to convert the first free throw.
Yeah, we got to hit those. These are free points, and I guarantee you Belgrade can get back in this game. The way the game flow is going, there's going to be a few more fouls, I believe, and they're going to get some opportunities here.
13th foul, 17th foul. Madison Rask back in for the Cowgirls.
Shot from Madison Rask won't go. Rebound Weber. Weber brings it back out. Guys, McGinley in the wing. Boy. Loose ball right in the key here.
Nice job by Veda Barkle, but Rask, like you said, she's all over the court. Has 13 points here for Miles City.
I think all those came in the first half. As Madison Rask takes it to the rack. She's going to be fouled by Carlson.
Yeah, she's able to just turn the corner on Carlson a little bit faster there. Just got the edge, and McKenna tried to recover there, but the hand came down. If she could have just stayed up top more at the peak of the shot, but anytime an official sees the hand come down, they anticipate automatic call there.
Second one on the way is good.
Brenda back in for the Cowgirls.
Barkell looks inside to
Nice
Christensen,
play.
puts it off the glass and in.
But Belgrade can do a little bit more of that with Christensen and even McKenna, where they can get those pin downs in the post like that, or them cross and dive into the block like that. I think it could be powerful because they're both good inside, big girls, big athletic girls. And I think they could be a mismatch for a lot of teams.
Now a loose ball, Rask is going to come up with it.
Yeah, Bailey showing her athleticism and her athletic ability in volleyball with career, is it kills?
Yeah, that is right, I believe.
And another one, or just kills?
I think it's kills. And they announced how many it was, and it was an unfathomable number. I don't know who counted all those.
Remember I told you?
You're the one who told me?
Yeah.
Was it you that counted?
Remember that I told you that at the game? Yeah, it was, she's like 15 or 1,400 or something.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Great volleyball player. Great family.
McGinley drives in, and she's going to be fouled. And this will be 2 shots from the stripe, with the Panthers trailing 29-37.
Yeah, got to focus in and hit some free throws, though. And hopefully this isn't a broken record comment for us. But like you said, Miles City's got 8 fouls here, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, excuse me. Much smoother stroke there for Megan. Much easier. Nice shot. And if the Belgrade girls can hit 3 free throws, it's going to cut into this lead quickly. There we go.
Both of them go there for McGinley.
Nice job. Needed that. Is that a fumble?
Fumble on the goal line for Alabama. I don't know who came away with it.
Stokes Jr. That says first and goal.
Alabama kept it. Here we go in front of us, though. 3-point shot misses, and then tied up by Cheyenne Tuman, drawing the jump ball. Possession arrow is in favor of the Cowgirls, but a good defensive play there by Cheyenne Tuman.
They're calling it a fumble and a touchback.
We're announcing like 3 different games up here, so sorry if we're
3 up by Miles City.
Confusing anybody.
No good.
Rask with it.
But
gets it to Friend.
Rebound by Rask. A great hustle play by her. Thing about zone is they got to make sure they find her on the line. Out of bounds. Great cutoff there by the Belgrade defense, forcing Miles City out of bounds. But they stay zone. They're going to have to find Rask. If she moves around a little bit, she's hit a couple threes for him.
Tuman. Weber.
And that should be a touchdown for Alabama. He fumbled it, and he did pick it up.
If anyone's simultaneously watching this game, then this is going to make a lot of sense to them. But if they don't have the football game on, they're going to be a little lost here. Rask with it. Now Friend on the left wing. 31-37, 2:13 to go third.
Miles City very patient here in their zone offense against Belgrade's zone. And Belgrade's fine too. They just got to continue to communicate cutters as Miles City cuts through the lane and flashes. See if they can get a pin down here, and they do. The up and under, that is not a great looking shot, and Megan McGinley comes away with it.
Weber now. Weber all the way in, and she gets it to go and one.
And that's what Weber needed. Nice little floater. No one there to step in and take a charge. And if she can kind of come alive here, that'd be great.
Weber hits that free throw, 34-37.
30-second timeout here.
Stockton Bank introduces 406 checking with free online features including mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. It's checking at your fingertips, 24/7.
There you go, a new advertisement there. Thanks, Greg. Stockman Bank apparently now a part of the Panther Live team. (34-37). Gabby Weber with that three-point play to get the Panthers right back into this now. Just down by 3 with 1:39 to go in the third.
Yeah, Belgrade's climbed back into this game both nights. A much better second half for Belgrade. They came out actually a great start against Miles City. Then Iowa City kind of got on top of us, was lead 15. And then, again, great halftime adjustments by Belgrade, and much different in the second half, and that's what's allowed them to climb back into this game. And they have an opportunity here. They get some stops, and again, even with the free throw situation, they're going to get plenty of opportunities.
Friend. Rask up top. Hazel Eaton with good defense. Now Rask will take the jump shot. Won't go, but rebound there, Cowgirls, and then foul called against McGinley.
Her first.
And if we could have maybe secured that rebound, that would have been great. Spending a lot of time. Belgrade's done a good job in their zone, forcing Miles City to be patient in their zone. And Rask comes up in the short. If we could have rebounded that, it would have been great. Instead, you work that whole time, and then you foul off the offensive rebound. So we've got to try to clean up the offensive rebound portion here in this half. Belgrade's done a much better job not turning it over in the half court off entry passes in their offense, and they've now hit a few free throws. And zone working okay for them. It was just offensive rebounds here and there in the last few minutes that has kept Miles City with a little bit of a lead here.
Under a minute to play third. Weber knifes in, called for a travel. Boy, I thought she got in there and got the jump stop all right, but the refs call the traveling violation on Weber.
Good defense there.
Yeah, Weber with the steal.
Strips it from the backside of the part of the zone. Pushes it ahead to McGinley, and she loses the handle. Turnover, Rask controls it.
Rask down court. She could hold for the final shot with just 25 seconds now to go in the third.
Looks like Miles City might get the possession arrow at the quarter, so they should hold for one shot here.
Rask, Tooman almost with the steal in the corner.
Designate Chamberlain in for the Cowboys.
Here's Rask, 9 seconds. Goes in, shots up, no good. Rebound Weber, 3 seconds. Ahead Eaton at the buzzer.
And she's fouled. So great job. Great job. Good timing by the Lady Panthers there. Great outlet to Weber. Weber, good job, heads up, catches it, throws it over the top to Eaton, and she will get 2 free throws here going into the fourth quarter. The lane should be cleared since it's at the buzzer, unless they change that rule.
They're going to put .3 on the clock.
Okay, so she was fouled just before.
Hazel Eaton at the line, shooting 2.
Eaton hits the first.
Ooh,
second one won't go, and that's it for the third quarter. Belgrade, though, cuts it into 3 as we enter the fourth. Let's go ahead and thank our sponsors that make Panther Live possible and be back with the start of the fourth quarter.
Big Sky Bravery provides our military's active duty special operations forces with post-deployment decompression programs throughout Montana's restorative surroundings.
Town and Country Foods, serving the Belgrade community with multiple locations across the Gallatin Valley. Ty Elliott State Farm Insurance. Don't think about retirement, plan for it. Call Ty at 388-3178.
Yellowstone Vacations. For snowmobile and snow coach trips in Yellowstone National Park, visit YellowstoneVacations.com.
Fourth quarter underway here from the event center. Panthers have it to start out, trailing by 3. Carlson inside, Weber. Nice spin there by Weber off the glass. It's just a 1-point game.
And that could be another weapon. I think maybe if they can get McKenna and Bailey on the block a little bit more with some movement. And, you know, once in a while there, as Miles City misses a layup, but almost gets put back by number 30 there off the offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound for Sydney Johnstone. But also maybe getting Weber slashing through and posting some people up, because she's got some athleticism. She'll get a guard matched up with her, and she might be able to do some damage in there once in a while.
Here comes Weber. Knives
Much
up
better.
and under. Won't go though.
That's a good shot though. That was a nice athletic play. Split the defense.
And that pass is going to be too much.
That's been much better in the second half as well, but here in the fourth quarter, Belgrade's got to tighten up those transition throws off rebounds. That time Bailey Christensen yelling at the guards to get back. Great heads-up play by her. They got to start talking rotation on those rebounds when Miles City gets the defensive rebound.
Here is Christensen's shot won't go.
There.
Another chance at it.
A much better shot on the putback. Great job by Carlson there off the rebound. Tell you what, she's been a strong rebound and much improved over the last 2 or 3 years.
Absolutely. There she was taken down, so she's going to go to the free throw line.
Kenna Carlson at the line, shooting 2.
Carlson gets the roll in the first one to tie up this ball game.
Johnstone.
Second one won't go. We have a lane violation on Belgrade anyways.
So tied all, 38 all, Nate. So Belgrade's climbed back into this game. And here's Rask, who's been a tough player for Miles City, but great defense by Carlson, just standing in the lane there, tripped over shoot, but they throw it off Bailey Christensen there.
Yeah, Morgan Johnson had a real nice play there. And then timeout here taken. I believe this is a full timeout. So with that full timeout, let's go ahead and kick it to a commercial break, and we'll be right back after this.
You just hit the mother lode.
At $3.99, Taco Time's new mother of all burritos hits the hunger jackpot without breaking the bank. Weighing in at more than a pound, our salsa tortilla is stuffed with seasoned ground beef, Spanish-style rice, refried beans, and our famous Mexi fries. Then smothered with creamy cheese sauce, fired up with 5 Alarm sauce, and finished off with cool sour cream. Hit your hunger big time with the mother of all burritos. Just $3.99 only at Taco Time, where real ingredients make better food.
Back underway. Not sure what happened on that inbound, but Belgrade's going to come away with it.
Yeah, she stepped out on the inline there. So big play for Belgrade as they come out of that timeout. Gabby Weber starts the offense, high screen and roll with Christensen, throws it to McKenna Carlson. That's the right play, but she's got to get her the ball, throw it away from the defense, and she's got to get her the basketball there. The defense was on the high side. All she had to do was throw it to the opposite low side arm. And if McKenna was able to just hold position, all she had to do was turn. She probably got to lay it.
15 foul.
And President George H.W. Bush, Sr., passed away at 94.
Yeah, saw that this morning.
41st President of the United States. And his wife didn't pass away just not too long ago.
Yeah, it was about a year
Barbara
ago.
Bush,
Yeah.
Yep.
Sydney Johnston at the line.
And if you have time, folks, you should go read the letter, presidential letter he wrote Bill Clinton when they exchanged office. It's pretty neat to read some of those types of artifacts. Kind of shows the character and person he was.
Free throw misses. Rebound Rask, though, and the offensive rebounds off of the missed free throws have really been a problem for the Belgrade Panthers today.
And luckily they've climbed back in, but they're starting to hit them at inopportune times. And as the clock winds down, it's going to, if we don't wrap that up, it's eventually going to be a momentum killer for Belgrade.
Free throw misses this time. Christensen gets the rebound. Now Taylor Christensen just losing the handle.
You know, it's a nice idea in transition, but most of Miles City's team was back, even though Taylor was running the floor, and might have just maybe held off on that pass there, maybe set something up in the offensive half court. But you know, trying to be aggressive, making something happen, that's not a bad deal there, as Gabby almost steals that pass and keeps the pressure up front. Good job. Belgrade continues to stay in that 2-3 zone.
Boy, Rask hits that one.
Yeah,
she's been quiet in the third, but
that's got to be a communication as they hand that off in the zone. Megan McGinley's got to be right there, because we can't give this girl an opportunity to get room to score. She hasn't scored in a while, but she's got 15 in the game, most in the first half, like you said, Nate. But when she comes off that corner of the zone, you hand that off to the next defender. You got to be right there, solid with the shooter, and she wasn't, and she got the pull up there. So Belgrade gets the lead, or excuse me, Miles City gains the lead now here by 2 points.
.38-40, 5:25 to go, fourth quarter. Panthers with the ball, full court press here, and nearly creating a turnover.
Yeah, Belgrade's just got to get settled in their needs a pass back. There you go, in their full court press breaker. And they do. They get Gabby there. Nice pull-up shot in transition, and that's good.
Yeah, that's a highlight right there.
Yeah, nice release at the top there, and that's why that shot went in. Some of her shots that are missed have been released a little bit more out in front of her body, but you see she released at the top of her jump shot there, and it's very nice and smooth.
Yep.
Nothing but net as Miles City turns it over there.
Gabby Weber ties up the ball game with her 11th point of the night. Trouble here.
Yeah, nice play by Gabby. That could have been a train wreck.
Instead, she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, great play. She just went up, got that like a receiver at the highest point. Miles City, good job actually by Channing Ellingson, number 2 for Miles City. She saw that coming and anticipated, but Gabby just made a great catch out of the air, which forced the foul. I mean, if she's unable to catch that, it's probably a steal for Miles City.
Weber hits the first. Second one goes as well. 42-40, Panthers up. Ellingson on the wing. Nice pass inside Madison. Rask kicks it back out to Ellingson for 3. Ooh. She hits it.
It's a big shot by Ellingson. And puts now Miles City in control.
And then another foul.
Yeah, Miles City being aggressive there.
Yeah. Gabby Weber back to the free throw line.
Her third. Gabby Weber at the line, shooting 2.
Weber hits the first. Second one on the way is good. We're watching the Dr. Pepper football toss challenge at halftime of the SEC championship game right now in the meantime as well. What do you think about the technique of these football toss?
Well, you got to do what you got to do. You know, anything to win $250,000.
Anyway, on the basketball court in front of us, Panthers lead it by 1. Three-pointer, Rask. Won't go. Rebound, Bailey Christensen. Ahead, Weber. Weber with the runner in the lane, off the glass and in.
Good job by Gabby, nice and controlled. Didn't force anything and is letting the game come to her. And she now has 17 points, Nate, and good for her to have a little bit more of a breakout game tonight. It was pretty slow last night, so good job by her so far. And hopefully she can be the spark that propels Panther to her victory here.
Jump shot, though, on the baseline, good from Madison Rask.
I'll tell you what, though, Miles City hasn't done a bad job jump shooting from the perimeter. They've shot a decent percentage here. You got to hand it to them. It's got them the lead at one point and has now kept them in the game.
Weber gets it out to McGinley. Pass
Nice
inside
pass.
Carlson.
Nice pass. Oh, just a little bit flat, but not a bad shot there. Nice pass from McGinley. She's just got to shoot that a little bit more up top. It was a little bit more flat, but that's a nice look for Belgrade.
Ellingson, Madison Rask, three-pointer on the way, won't go. Offensive rebound. Couple Panthers there just waiting for it. And I think you go back and you see that on film and you say, this is where, you know, you start looking at, hey, getting in good defensive positioning on rebounds, boxing out.
Yeah, and they struck. We were man in the first half when they had some offensive rebounds against us, but against a zone, you really have to tighten up your
right.
When that ball goes up, you have to be extremely disciplined. You got to find someone in your area to box out. And I think the percentage is 90% of the time the rebounds coming to the weak side, and there the weak side, that's where the ball came, was the weak side. And so if you're that weak side defender, especially in the zone, then that focus is even a little bit on more alert to say, hey, I've got to be the rebounder. I'm on the ball's away. I am going to be the rebounder here. And anytime that happens.
All right, we've got a timeout on the floor, so with that, let's take a commercial break. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
High Country Paving, locally owned and operated since 2002. High Country Paving believes in the values of kids being a part of the team. Harrington Pepsi, your local Pepsi bottler. Made to Clean. Trust the team that's made to clean. Give them a call at 209-2109. Reach Higher Montana helps students achieve personal success in education, career, and life. Schedule an appointment with Cullen Gilbreth in the BHS Counseling Office.
Back from the timeout, Cowgirls at the free throw stripe. Sydney Johnstone here. Second free throw, no good. Good defensive rebound there by Carlson. I think that might have been what Coach Fowler was talking about there in that timeout. Here's Weber, nice pass to Christensen, who lays it in. But really, Gabby Weber has taken over this fourth quarter, leading this charge for the Panthers, who now are out in front by 3.
Yeah, not only in scoring, she's done a great job defensively. She's done a great job handling the ball in the press breaker. She's done a great job in transition.
Yep.
And she's done a great job finding her teammates. So kind of a complete quarter here for her in the style of basketball that she's capable of playing.
Rask shoot. She'll hit it. So Weber's got 17, but Rask has 17 of her own as well, and it's a one-point game with 2:15 to go. Weber jump shot, baseline is good. See if
and her her basketball shot looks nice and smooth now. Like I said a few minutes ago, she's finishing nice at the top. And I think that's the difference right now for her in her shooting.
Now working inside, Madison Rask misses. Rebound McGinley.
And it only gives her more confidence here. She's wanting to handle the basketball here with 1:40 to go. And Belgrade's got to continue to let her now have the ball in her hands because she's making plays, whether it's scoring, getting to the free throw line, or finding her teammates off the dribble. She calls for a high screen there.
Boy, and I think Miles City's going to be talking. They need to foul, but they're going to talk about how they got to foul someone other than Weber, as she is really.
Well, Gabby did a nice job bringing it back out, creating separation, and say, you know, you're going to foul me, and good call, so she doesn't get a 5 seconds getting a screen. But if you do dribble towards the corner, you got to make sure, I think, that she keeps her dribble if nothing's there, to maybe dribble all the way through or anticipate a pass so she doesn't get trapped in the corner. But Miles City's got to make sure if the ball gets out of her hands, they can't let her have the basketball in the possession again. So they got to do a better job of trying to get it into a different Panthers' hands and keeping it out of Weber's hands.
Stolen away by Weber, behind the back.
Good assessment.
Yeah, wisely slows it down.
Yeah, and if she would have had the opportunity with a layup, even with a one-on-one, that's fine. She can take that. But multiple Miles City Cowgirls got back, and she pulls it out, and she gets fouled. And this is exactly how Coach Fowler wants this to play out. Nice shot there by Weber. So Weber with 22. Up and in for Weber. And Coach Fowler takes a timeout. So we'll be right back. We'll take a commercial break. Big Sky Bravery provides our military's active duty special operations forces with post-deployment decompression programs throughout Montana's restorative surroundings.
Town and Country Foods, serving the Belgrade community with multiple locations across the Gallatin Valley. Ty Elliott State Farm Insurance. Don't think about retirement, plan for it. Call Ty at 388-3178.
Yellowstone Vacations. For snowmobile and snow coach trips in Yellowstone National Park, visit YellowstoneVacations.com.
Lost our score overlay there for a second, but got it back. You see a view of the crowd here at the event center right now in Belgrade. Sorry if you missed the score overlay there for a moment. As you see, though, Panthers lead it. And actually, the score, we got to fix the score here. 54-47, Panthers on top. Shot misses, rebound, Panthers. Weber with it. Again, if they foul her, that's trouble. He's good. Send Gabby to the free throw line. She's got 23 on the night. I'm not sure what her career high is. We ought to have Toby Robinson ask Crystal what Gabby's all-time varsity point total is, because she's at 23 right now and at the free throw line with an opportunity to make it 25. Free throw's good. Second one goes. That puts her at 25. And the Panthers lead by 9.
Yeah, don't foul on shots. Just stay down and challenge if you're not quite there, but don't leave your feet. Gabby almost leaves her feet there. Don't feel like you have to jump and lunge to block the shot. Just challenge.
Carlson with a big rebound. Gets it to Weber. Weber in the backcourt. They foul her.
Belgrade gets lucky there, and they want Weber to have the basketball, but the other guards and players have to understand that when they go back and run and jump and trap like that, she needs help. She's not going to necessarily get out of that, and that could be a huge mistake at some point down the line. So you got to make sure that there's some recognition in situational moments.
Weber free throw goes. Make it 26. Second free throw from Weber. This one won't go. Offensive rebound, Christensen. She misses. Ball is loose. It's going to be out of bounds and Cowgirl ball. Rask with 23 seconds to go. Drives all the way in, goes off the glass. She's fouled. Might be able to see in the corner of your screen the Miles City boys team getting ready for warm-ups here. 20 seconds away from those guys hitting the court. We'll take a short break.
Yeah,
we'll end this stream, take a short break, and come back.
Talking to Coach, they lost to Livingston last night, so they did come over to get a two for on the road trip. So they were in Livingston last night and then us tonight. And sounded like they lost by 13 to Livingston. And as you'll know, we'll get Coach's opinion there in the pregame show for the boys, and he'll kind of described how that went down. And then we have Coach Deming to talk and explain now the difference between what happened last night and what we got to do going forward. And as we faced the defending state champs last night, and they look like a fine-tuned machine, and they got some good talent over there in Hardin.
And just to give you an update or remind you how this works, if there's some Miles City fans who are tuned in, haven't seen how the Panther Live basketball season broadcast goes, after this girls game ends, we will stop this stream. We'll end this stream. It'll save there as a rerun that you can watch for a little bit. But then we will relaunch roughly 10 to 15 minutes later a new stream titled Boys Basketball versus Miles City. And so to check that game out, you want to make sure that you click on the new link. You can find it right on the Panther Live YouTube homepage. It will be available roughly 10 to 15 minutes after this game concludes. And we do have the Ty Elliott State Farm Insurance pregame show before that one gets underway, as Andy Demjanovic met up with the both head coaches. And now here in front of us, we've got a timeout taken by Coach Fowler, who wants to talk about how she wants to inbound this ball here as the Panthers are looking to run this clock out here. With that full timeout, let's go ahead and step aside to a commercial break. We'll be right back.
You just hit the mother lode.
At $3.99, Taco Time's new mother of all burritos hits the hunger jackpot without breaking the bank. Weighing in at more than a pound, our salsa tortilla is stuffed with seasoned ground beef, Spanish-style rice, refried beans, and our famous Mexi fries. Then smothered with creamy cheese sauce, fired up with 5 Alarm sauce, and finished off with cool sour cream. Hit your hunger big time with the mother of all burritos. Just $3.99 only at Taco Time, where real ingredients make better food.
Inbounding it for Belgrade is Sophia Flickema. Several new Panthers on the floor here.
Yeah, Bella Pacheco, Sophia Flickema, Gabby Weber still out there, Gracie Carter, and Cheyenne Tooman. Bella Pacheco, number 10.
I think
Her and Gabby Weber, best friends, so I'm sure they're enjoying a little time on the court together.
gonna hand Bella Pacheco the best name on the team. That's an awesome, awesome name for a commentator. Bella Pacheco.
I went to high school with both her folks and her uncle. Great kid at Belgrade, hard worker.
At the free throw line, Sophia Flickema with 17 seconds to go. Panthers on top by 8. Looking to just close this one out. You know, one thing that we had talked about, you know, early in that third quarter was how free throws would be a big difference in this game, or would really dictate the outcome of this game, as Belgrade's been in the double bonus really since has been in the, at least in the 1-on-1 bonus, since just 3 minutes into the third quarter. And it took a minute, but really Gabby Weber took over, and at the free throw line she was great. And now Flickema unable to convert on those two, but nearly
Belgrade's ball. Yep.
Yeah, it goes out of bounds.
No,
So
you're
it'll be
right.
Belgrade
And
ball.
that's a big key also for Belgrade. Yeah, we said it was going to come down to free throws, but when your best player can kind of control the game like that, not that she's got to score 30 points, but I just thought that she did a great job. That she did a great job of letting the game come to her and playing within the flow of the game, not forcing anything. And when you have a player like that and she does that, the other girls start to get more comfortable in the flow of maybe knocking down a free throw or making a good pass, because a little bit less pressure.
So with 3 seconds to go, Gabby Weber is going to have a chance to add to her point total. Unable to get that first one. She's got 26. And as far as any game I've seen from her freshman year and last year, this is a career high. I know she had a really big game against Billings Central her freshman year. I'm not sure if that one reached 27 points now with where we're at. 1 second to go, and that will do it. Panthers get their first win of the season here on Saturday afternoon against the Miles City Cowgirls. Final score 58-49. We got to close this one out quick here to get ready for the boys game. Make sure that you tune in for that one. We'll wrap up the girls game as we kind of talk about the boys, but we'll see you back here in about 10-15 minutes for the start of the boys game.